Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and today I'm talking about Demarini USSSA bats from 2020, and this is going to be a lineup overview of the 2020 USSSA bats from Demarini. So if you play USSSA, you're looking at that stamp that will be that 1.15 USSSA thumbprint. This is good for kids that play club. If you're traveling to different tournaments, you play on a club team. At least locally, I can tell you people that go to Cooperstown, although Cooperstown's a tournament that people fly in from California. Cooperstown, Sports at the Beach, Ripken, all these different tournaments. This is where you can use a USSSA bat. Now, if you're playing in like Williamsport, you're not using a USSSA bat. That's a USA bat. So USSSA, you're going to have the CF, and arguably Demarini has the deepest USSSA lineup. They have the best performance to it, the CF. They've now been going on 5-6 years of just nasty performance to it. Now the drop 10, drop 5, and drop 8 will come in a bat like this. And what I mean by the drop is going to be the length minus the weight of the bat. So if the bat is, say, 30-25, that will be a drop 5. That's a heavier bat. That's built for a 7th or 8th grader. Say the drop's 8. That's obviously in between a drop 10 and a drop 5 for the kid that wants a little bit more power, maybe a little bit more durability out of their bat too, the drop 8. That will be 30 inches, 22 ounces. Now, say the kid needs more bat speed to create power. You're looking at a 30-20, which I have in my hand right here. You're going to have that 2 3/4 barrel on the CF in the drop 10 and the drop 8. The drop 5 would be 2 5/8 barrel, just from a standpoint of getting it down. Now, people always ask, why is the drop 5 2 5/8 and the drop 8 and drop 10 are 2 3/4? It would look kind of whacked out because you're talking about a drop 5 that has way more barrel, like all the way, it just keeps extending. So it would look really weird if that drop 5 was like 2 3/4, like out to here or whatever. It just looked weird. So that's what you're going to have. Great performance to it. Nasty performance to it. Then you're going to have a bat in the lineup, which is going to be called the Voodoo. This Voodoo bat is going to come in 2 length to weight drops. You're going to have a drop 10, which will be that 2 3/4, and you're going to have that drop 5, which will be 2 5/8. This bat will be aluminum barrel and will be composite handle. One of the generation's best hybrid bats out there. The Voodoo, legendary. Next, you're going to have the Voodoo 1, which is going to look very similar to the Voodoo, but you'll notice that this one will not have a connection piece to it. This bat will be their one-piece all-aluminum bat. This bat makes a nasty sound, and in a good way nasty sound to it. A lot of performance to it, a lot of pop to it. 2 3/4 barrel, drop 10. So if you're looking for more bat speed to create power, the Voodoo 1 would be your bat of choice. And if you're looking at the Demarini USSSA lineup, you are in the right place, but you got to go to Closeout Bats website where you can always shop smart, and you could save big bucks.